Welcome to the Collector's Cards YouTube channel.
New collector series, episode 5. Cards around the world.
Please like, subscribe, and share because we have our first giveaway today. To our first 500 subscribers, we're going to be doing a giveaway for a enhanced booster box of Mega Evolutions.
That's right.
So we're going to be sending a Mega Evolutions booster box out to one of our subscribers out of the first 500. When we get to 500 subscribers, we're going to have it on our episode. We will announce it live. Do not accept any messages from anybody. I will reach out to you directly through the official email, and you will have nothing to worry about there. So please like, subscribe, and share to all your friends. Give them all a chance to get this booster box.
It's an awesome giveaway for you guys, so I really hope somebody else gets it.
It's going to be a really good giveaway. I'm excited to send it out. I was excited to place the order for that booster box. I'm super excited. But speaking of being super excited, I'm excited about today's subject because cards around the world. So we're talking about cards in all the different regions, in all the different prints, and really we didn't know as much as we needed to know to do this episode. When we dove in, we thought we knew a good amount.
We needed some research.
And we did a little research and found that we didn't know nearly what we thought we knew. And we have some really cool facts today about foreign cards and, well, foreign to us.
Right. This all depends on where you're located.
Exactly.
We're in the U.S., so anything out of the United States is foreign to us.
Exactly. And some foreign cards are still in English.
Right.
Because we learned, one of the big things that we learned is that the cards are in a ton of different places, but less than you would think.
But, yes,
before we do that, though, I almost forgot.
Yeah.
We have a pack battle.
That's right, we do. We have to get right into it.
So we have a tin today. We picked this up right at our local Walgreens. They had a couple in stock. We opened one off the channel. I think you opened it yourself.
I opened the Tyranitar art.
Had a blast with it, and we saved this one for the channel. And we have a new filming for it. We think you guys are going to enjoy. So we'll get right into that. See you when we get back. All right, here we go with the pack battle. Zach has top, I have middle, and the bottom goes to the winner with all of the rest of the cards. So let's see what we got.
Don't even know what packs we're getting right now.
I'm going to pop the top off that tin, Zach. Let's see. I'll get rid of the trash here. Ooh, nice slacking. Set that to the side.
Paradox Rift.
Ooh, you got Paradox. What did I get?
Paradox
Ooh, I also got Paradox. and a Twilight Masquerade to the winner.
That worked out awesome.
All right. So,
nice.
Yeah, I love this little stand here. So set that there.
All right.
All right. Do it together?
Yeah.
No card trick or anything. Let's just go right through them. I love going through them that way.
Code card out of here.
Nice code card.
Ready?
All right. Wait. You got to make sure we can see you here. Come on, a little more over. Yeah. There we go. And you want to flip them right down on. Yeah, flip them right onto here. Let's do it right here. Ready?
Ooh. It's upside down.
Ooh, ready? Ooh. Chi-Pow. Looks like we're both going to be in a similar situation here.
Why none?
Ooh.
Steeny.
I think you won that one in my opinion. Ooh.
And Sage.
I love the fish.
Yep.
Fish. Oh, mine are upside down.
Your hand around. I got a cloth.
Remoraid.
Or Beetle.
Slitherwing.
That's a cool one. It's an ancient one, huh? Cursed Duster.
Toadscruel.
Bound Sweet.
Sizzler.
Blitzel.
Nasilli.
Panpour.
Nickit.
Gibble. I love Gibble.
Fiddle.
Fiddle.
Onyx.
Onyx.
All right. So I guess open this one together.
Woo.
I don't think anybody won that.
I don't either. Party foul. Party foul. Stack.
I think we tied. I think we're at a tie right now.
I do too.
Let's see if there's any big hits in this. What do you think? Here you want to do the honors? Let's go from the front this time. We should have went from the front last time. I just wanted to try something a little different, you know?
Right.
Ooh, I love that art.
Eevee. That is cool art.
You can slide right in there.
Giraffe rig. You got a Froakie. Phantump. Tatsugiri.
Yeah, Tatsugiri. I like that one.
Dipplin.
Ooh, that one's cool. Jamming Tower.
Helioptile. Glimmet. That's interesting looking Pokemon. Mad Cargo EX.
There was a hit, so
Not
whoever
bad.
would have picked bottom.
That's pretty sweet.
I think we're going to have to give those to your daughter now instead.
That was an awesome pack battle.
I think that was a great pack battle. I think it was good.
Stunk that neither of us picked the hit, but
yeah,
you know, that's just how it goes.
One of these pack battles, we're going to pull something. I mean, I pulled something really big without realizing it, but one of these pack battles, we're going to pull like the top hit, and it's going to be awesome. Hopefully we'll be able to give it away.
Yeah,
you know,
that'd be awesome.
That'll be really cool.
Yep.
That'll be really cool. But now that we're done with that, we can go back into what I was talking about with cards around the world. So in our research, we learned a ton. An absolute ton. The number one thing that I think I was surprised at is although Pokemon is sold in 76 countries and regions around the world, it's only printed in 13 languages.
Right. So, you know, maybe there's handfuls of countries that speak the same language.
You're right.
A group of regions.
Right. So they overlap a bunch of those.
Right.
So 76 countries, but only 13 languages. And
That's
actually, they may be only printing in 12 languages at the moment. But we'll get to that.
Don't quite know all about that, but we'll get into that.
We'll get to that. So the languages that are mainly printed, the most widely available, especially as like an English collector, they're the most widely available to us, and the ones that we would stumble across most often would be English, Japanese, French, Italian, and German. I have never seen Italian or German.
Me neither.
I've heard of French. I haven't seen one myself.
I've seen French cards. I used to have a couple old Japanese base set French cards.
That's cool.
An old French Kakuna.
Were the arts the same?
Yes.
Do they have the same
backs? The French one had the USA back, the traditional one you'd see today.
Yeah.
But the Japanese one had the old Pocket Monsters back.
Oh, okay.
From the old OG Japanese back.
I actually think I have one of those here. And do you know that Japanese cards actually have a new back?
Yeah. Well, I was kind of looking at them, and I asked you, I'm like, do they still have the same back?
Yeah.
Because I don't.
So
I haven't seen a Japanese card in a while.
So they have a totally different back. So we have the Pocket Monster back, and then we have
the
new one. That's the new back.
A lot more similar to the USA version.
And we learned some cool things about those that we're going to talk about later too. We'll bring those back up. But the other cards that are widely available, but mostly in like the Americas, you have the North America, South America, you can get a lot of these cards there, would be the Spanish and the Portuguese.
Right, along with your other ones.
Yeah, I hear they're much harder to get overseas.
Yeah.
But within the Americas, I've heard of Spanish cards. I think I've seen them a couple places, mostly like fairs.
Yeah, I might have seen Spanish cards, but nothing I would know. I don't speak Spanish.
And I wouldn't know the difference between Spanish and Portuguese just off glancing, because I just don't know the language enough to be able to distinguish them.
Me neither.
Yeah.
No.
But with them being so available, we learned that there's also a few other countries that are way less available, and I'm really surprised that they even print in. I mean, like,
right.
I just it wouldn't have been my first guess.
You'd think the biggest ones. You'd pick your top 10 biggest.
Right,
you know, biggest countries.
And it's kind of cool. They also print to the Dutch. They print in Russian. They print in... Oh, what was the other one there?
You got Polish.
Oh, they print in Polish, yes. And brand new right now. They just came out recently. I think it was the Chinese Gem Pack was the first one. That's actually what it's called in Chinese.
Huh.
So now they print in Chinese, and I'm not sure if they print in what dialect they're printing in.
Yeah.
Right, but I'd be interested to learn that. I would have had to dig a little bit deeper.
Right. You know, it feels like it almost took a while for them to print in China. You know, there's a lot of people that live in China.
I mean, Pokemon came out in, I think it was established 1996.
Yeah.
It might have been 95. I think it was 96 though.
Yeah.
And just so 96 to now, it's an incredible amount of time for them not to print to China.
Well, and you know, China, maybe they caught on from the Japanese cards. They're a lot closer than we are.
It's the largest
market. So they
could
have caught on there.
Largest market in the world.
Right. So it kind of feels like they took a long time to get on this. But I think that's really cool.
With Chinese coming out, have you seen what some of the Chinese cards are doing in the market?
No.
It's absolutely crazy. I mean, the Chinese has their own version of 151.
Yeah.
And there's a beautiful Gengar Pokemon full art.
That's cool.
They're selling for $2,500 at the moment.
Okay. I need to get our hands on some Chinese packs.
I've been really interested.
They're pretty
cool. They're quite expensive at the moment. I really want to get my hands on one myself. Cool. It's a super cool set. They look awesome. The Chinese Mew promo that they put out is absolutely gorgeous. But once again, going for an astronomical price. It's the first time they've ever had Pokemon.
Yeah, so it's going to be expensive.
And collecting is at an all-time high right now. I mean, we have more collectors in this hobby, and across all hobbies. Magic is having the same thing.
Yeah, everything's going up.
Everything.
It's awesome.
There's a lot of people coming into the hobby. It's great.
Yeah.
Hopefully we retain a lot of these people for the long term, and we get to keep a lot of collectors.
Keep adding more people, too.
Exactly.
All our friends and kids and family and everyone.
The market can only expand, you know. So it would be awesome for that. With Chinese, there's also a lot of crossover because they've never had experience with these cards coming from English or Japanese, or they've seen them, but they've never had their own version to
it's new to them
truly
as well.
understand.
Pretty cool.
It's great. It's great. With all these different countries around the world, I mean, we mentioned that they print in Russian. Yeah. But right now, they're not printing in Russian. And it's due to... Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let's get here. I want to make sure to have this one absolutely correct.
Right.
In response to the humanitarian crisis in Ukraine, and this is directly from Pokemon, in response to the humanitarian crisis in Ukraine, Pokemon Company has...
They've implemented restrictions on what they're doing, producing, and sending to Russia.
Sorry, I couldn't quite see it there.
Specifically, Pokemon Go and Niantic, the company that oversees Pokemon Go.
And see, I don't play Pokemon Go, so when I mentioned that they may not be printing Pokemon cards in Russia at the moment, just due to restrictions on shipping and things like that, you mentioned that Pokemon Go definitely was not doing anything.
This is an extra tidbit we found out researching all this, you know.
So it was kind of cool. When just out of curiosity, have you opened the Pokemon map? Is there a big blank spot over Russia?
No, you can't see a whole huge map, but I don't know. I don't know if you probably find out someone in Russia trying to play Pokemon Go. I some videos about it.
I'd be curious to see what they did specifically if the app just doesn't work in country, or if it's something where they just removed all the Pokemon from Russia.
You can play, but you're not gonna get anything.
Right, it would inherently make the game unplayable if they removed all the Pokestops.
Yeah,
they removed
Pokemon gyms.
All the way to the border. You would have to cross the border to then play.
That'd be crazy.
You know, but doesn't Pokemon Go have a service where you can play anywhere?
You're not supposed to, but it's definitely cheating. It's called spoofing.
Okay.
100% cheating. 110% actually.
But people do it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They're getting pretty good at banning you for it, though. They've definitely cracked down on it.
Pokemon's getting good at cracking down everywhere.
Yes, they are. They have to.
Right. Even, and I mean, we're talking about foreign cards, Japanese cards being totally different. Japanese cards are actually printed by their own printing company.
Yeah. Cool.
So, like, Japanese cards are printed solely for Japan by the Japanese Pokemon company. And then there's a subsidiary of the total Pokemon company that is Pokemon International. Yeah. Now, Pokemon International prints for everywhere. Well, they print for everywhere except Brazil and Portugal. Yeah. When I was looking through it, Brazil and Portugal actually print all their cards right there in Brazil.
That was pretty cool.
And it's awesome. Yep.
Cool.
It's kind of cool that they are able to keep that rate in country, keep it all in their economy. It's a nice thing. Same thing with the Japanese cards.
Right.
But Pokemon International prints to all of Europe and prints to all of America. Yeah. All of English
wide area
cards. Exactly. So they print a massive number of cards, and that's why you see so many more cards coming out of Japan is because the printing capacity of Japan is just higher because Japan's only printing for one country.
Right.
Whereas Pokemon International
has to spread so far with what they can print.
Exactly. So they have printers all over the world printing for respective countries, and it's kind of in their interest to print close by, but it's also hard for them because we had a recent incident in the U.S. printing of Pokemon International where somebody stole a bunch of stuff right off the assembly line. We talked about that in a previous episode.
Yeah, it's not cool.
No, so they kind of have to spread it out, whereas like if they were printing the French cards here, there'd be way less chance of them getting stolen just because they're not valuable. It's harder to ship them to France to the people that would want them, and it would be the same thing over there to ship them here. But then Pokemon has to pay for the shipping. So I've heard Pokemon has been spreading it out though, and they have been shipping some English cards from their international printers. Just because the demand is so high for English right now, as well as Japanese. I guess Japanese market is about the same. Yep. The market over there in
Pokemon's at an all-time high right now. It is just booming. It
is. Speaking of Japanese, did you see what happened with the Pokemon promo from McDonald's in Japan?
No.
So they did a Pokemon promo in Japan, and it was Pikachu getting food from like a counter, and it looked like a McDonald's counter. Cool. It was very cool card. Yeah. I was gonna pick one up. I don't think I'm going to now anymore because they stopped it short after one day, and the reason is because there was millions of dollars of food left on the streets in Tokyo.
Just people just wanted.
Well, no, I'm sorry, not Tokyo, but Japan.
Yeah, because people just wanted that card.
People just wanted the card. People were buying tons of food to get more and more of the card. Yeah. And Japan really doesn't like waste. They're awesome about that. They really don't like to generate waste in that manner. So they shut it right down. So now, it's kind of right, but the price is kind of driven by that. It's
pretty cool though.
I'm choosing myself
to stay away.
To stay away at the moment. Maybe they'll come down in the future. Maybe demand will come down a little bit, but I'm not going to buy them right off and contribute to the problem of it getting shut down. Exactly. I don't want that to happen. I know there's a lot of us in the hobby, and a lot of us want it, but like especially us English collectors, we have to realize that we do have our own cards, and those of us that collect the Japanese stuff, it's perfectly fine, but we just have to be careful that we're not driving their market up so high.
Don't expect to get first hands on it either.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely don't get first hands on it. Be willing to pay the price if you're gonna try to go down that route, but it's it's difficult with the market in the way that it is. There's big repercussions in foreign markets for that singular printing, whereas Japan only gets Japanese cards, and there's a lot of people that collect those Japanese promos.
Right.
A lot of those things happen. I mean, look at you have the Mario and Pikachu.
Yeah.
Those are absolutely beautiful promos, and the price of them went up, but it went up in a nice manner. They were handed out in a better manner. Yeah. You were able to get them.
Went up because it was a cool card.
Right, exactly. It wasn't, and I'm not saying this one's not cool, but it wasn't something that there was a massive amount of waste.
This has another reason to go up.
Right.
Because it's short numbered.
Right. If there was people going picking up food and they got the card, and
it kind of makes me wonder. Most of them cards must have been printed, sent out before they shut it down. There's probably a ton of them cards sitting in the back of McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
So, you'll probably get some slipping out.
I wonder, cool. I'm very curious, did they recall them? Or or is it...
Because, they could have put repercussions on anyone taking them right out. We need them back.
Well, in USA McDonald's, I know from experience that the majority of the time, if there's anything left over from any of the toys, it's like, oh, you can just buy them for like $3 a piece if you want them, or like $1 a piece, and it's the price that McDonald's has deemed to that toy. You can buy extra toys. Yeah. So you can just go in and say,
pick a couple hours a week.
I know.
Pokemon come out.
I know the last time they did a Pokemon promo though, it was you could only get one. Yeah. When they did the Pokemon packs, I know with the stickers, and they were in the Happy Meals. It was one, and it was great that they did that, because we probably would have had the same problem that they're having in Japan. I'm surprised they didn't implement that same restriction over there.
Right, just one.
Mm-hmm, just one.
They'll have to know.
They're going to have to. With Japanese cards, we learned a lot about, like, the Pokemon Company. Yeah. And how they kind of split off from being the Pokemon Company in Japan and splitting off. And that's kind of where these come in. So when they switched from the Pocket Monster back, and this back has right on it, it says 1996 Nintendo Incorporated, 1996 Game Freak Incorporated, and 1996 Creatures Incorporated, all rights reserved. And that was the copyright for the Japanese cards internationally, and that was the original copyright. Well, when they split off into, what was it? We read this one together.
Pokemon Company, Pokemon UK, and Pokemon USA. Okay. Were the big ones that split off after that.
And then they came together, and it was 2001 they split off. And that's when they established the copyright for this backing of the Japanese Pokemon card. This was the original, and they switched to this one in 2001. And then in 2009, they already had all their copyrights established. In 2001, they had to change that to get the copyrights for the English Pokemon printing, and to then in 2009 merge the US and the UK market into Pokemon International, then branching off into all their other subsidiaries in other languages.
So thinking about it too, that would have been a low point in Pokemon. Yeah. 2007, 2009, the Heart Gold, Soul Silver era, Diamond Platinum, that would have happened in a low point in Pokemon. So maybe that was in an effort to spread it back out and try to boom it back up.
That's a great point. Pokemon was trying to spread it out, and 76 countries. They did a good job.
They did. Look at them today.
Pokemon International has now spread around the world, and we have 13 languages of Pokemon cards, and I collect 3 of them.
Right. There's probably more to come.
Oh yeah. We'll either have more to come, or we'll have a whole lot smaller market. Because right now we've lost all of Russia. Yeah. So we have one less language right now.
Cards anyway.
You never know. We may have.
Who knows what happens in the future?
We may have them in any language.
You speculate whatever,
Yeah. And
big or small, who knows?
I think that the Pokemon International Company has big plans, but I don't think that even if they wanted to, they probably couldn't print to another country at the moment, just due to the demand that they're dealing with.
Yeah, they have other bigger fish to fry at the moment.
Yeah.
Bigger fish. They got to handle what they've already been off.
Got to get some more printing facilities in. Just on a side note, did you hear that Pokemon Mega Evolutions is no longer coming out in a single drop?
Really?
Yeah, they're splitting the drop into 2 releases.
Huh.
And it's going to be 2 releases of the same product.
Yeah.
They're now getting them in 2 drops.
It's cool.
And it was
2 chances.
Yeah, 2 chances. So it could be good.
Yeah.
Could be a good thing. Could be able to get a little extra product, maybe even from Pokemon Center.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Huh?
That'd be really cool.
It's going to probably be pretty hard to get your hands on, I imagine. Mm-hmm. It's at a pretty big high right now.
And that's why you should probably enter our giveaway.
Absolutely.
So like, subscribe, and share. We hope you guys have a good night. We're going to get out of here.